What's going on, everyone? Going to take the history, coming to you from my car. I just went to the grocery store, picked up a few things, brain's trying to fathom these new price levels that we're dealing with. I know inflation's gone up in almost every single division, every sector, every industry. I know recently the average rate of inflation for groceries is 7%. And I feel like it's a little bit higher than that. I went to the gas station earlier, picked up some gas, and decided to get me a small bag of Smart Food popcorn. And normally the little bag's about $1.59. That same bag today was going for $2.19. So I think it's a little bit more than 7%. But that's neither here or there. That would definitely be for a different time, different place. Comparing the history of inflation in Florida from the past versus the present at various different times. That could be a video, maybe. I don't know. We'll think about it. But a different thought today was the movie industry. They was talking about, at one point in time, about Florida being the Hollywood East. A lot of filming production companies and feature films and shows were filmed here in the state of Florida. And then out of nowhere, it's like the bottom fell out. People just quit filming here in Florida. TV shows started out here, then left. Movie production companies were here producing movies, so they just stopped. With not really a whole lot of reason why. I know I was just recently doing some research for some videos, and I was looking at Nickelodeon Studios. Remember, Nickelodeon Studios was built on the backlot section of Universal Studios Orlando Theme Park and Resort. And one of the stipulations when they built the studios was that the studio would have to produce 2,000 episodes of programming for Universal Pictures. That was one of the stipulations. They did produce 2,000 episodes, but not much more. It's almost as if they were trying to kind of stretch it out. Let's produce 2,000 episodes and then let's pull the plug and go somewhere else. Because we saw this happen with a couple of things, like, for example, the 90s kids show All That was on Nickelodeon. Filmed the first 2 seasons here in Orlando, and then just up and left and went to Hollywood. At least that filming, that show had a little bit of some rationale behind it, because I guess there was a few people who were filming in the show who didn't want to keep commuting from California all the way to Orlando and then back to California, so I can kind of figure out that one a little bit. But I'm just trying to figure out, why did the plug just get pulled? Like, in the 90s, there was all these shows, all of these movies, all of these production that was happening, and then it just stopped. Same thing kind of happened with the music industry. I remember in the late 90s, we had all of the boy bands were here. Britney Spears was here recording. It was a concert at one time where Richard Marx was performing with J.C. Chasez from NSYNC, and he was telling a story about how he came to Orlando and went to one of the production studios, and they had to sneak NSYNC in through the back door, covered up as if they were someone else, and Richard Marx just walked right through the front door. All these things were happening here in Florida, and it just stopped. It would be nice to see it happen again. There has been some filming. There was a show put on by the National Geographic that eventually was picked up by Disney Plus, which was the show dealing with the first men in space, the right stuff, essentially. That was filmed here in Central Florida, and besides, not really a whole lot has been filmed. Let me know your thoughts. Why do you think that Florida ended up getting passed up as Hollywood East? Georgia is definitely a prominent filming location for a lot of shows, a lot of movies. And Florida just, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Like, why do you think this phenomenon happened? Why did the air in the balloon inflate so quickly and deflate just as quickly as it inflated? Let me know. As always, continue to look for the history in film. I talked about before, there's going to be some delay in some of the filming that I was going to be doing for the channel. Some of that delay is still happening, and every once in a while I get a chance to film something just to spark some conversation amongst the community and to try to come up with some answers to some questions that I have. some paranormal questions, some film questions, some pop culture questions, some history questions. Trying to keep things fresh and alive and unique. Sometimes people say that, keeping one topic and being very consistent with that one topic is the way to go in some instances. And my response to that is, I want to have fun. I want to enjoy what I'm doing. Every time I make a video, I want it to be something that I enjoy doing. I don't want to get to the point that I'm dreading having to make a video going, oh, here we go again. I have to make another video again. I don't want that to happen. I want to keep things fresh, and how I'm going to keep it fresh is continuing to cover things that I enjoy, talk about things that I enjoy, then I believe other people may enjoy as well, and that way I can take you all along with me. So as always, continue to look for the history in film. Until next time, see you guys in the next vlog. I have a couple videos coming up, a couple of videos I've already pre-recorded that are going to be on location, not just question type videos. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure that you do. Put down in the comments what you'd like to see here in the Sunshine State as well as abroad. I'm planning on maybe doing some videos abroad sooner than later. I'm thinking about maybe going up to the northern part of the United States, potentially going some places in Pennsylvania as well as the DC, Maryland area and Georgia. So yeah, as always, continue to look for the history in film. Until next time, catch you guys in the next vlog.